Good morning, Mr. Adams. I'm here because I've run into a problem with my schedule for next semester. I need both Calculus 2 and Introduction to Economics to meet my major requirements, but they're scheduled at the same time.
Good morning, Jessica. That does sound challenging. Calculus 2 and Intro to Economics are core courses in many majors. Let's see what we can do. Have you checked for any alternative class times?
I did, but it looks like there's only one section of Calculus 2 offered next semester, and unfortunately, it's at the same time as Economics.
Let me take a look in the system. Ah, you're correct. There is only one slot for Calculus 2. However, there is an online section for Economics. Would you be open to taking the Economics course online instead?
I didn't realize that was an option. I've never taken an online class before, but I think I could manage it. Are there any differences in terms of course content or assignments?
The content is the same, though online classes do require a lot of self-discipline. You'll need to complete weekly assignments and participate in online discussions. Some students find the format flexible and convenient, but it can also feel less structured.
I think I can handle that. I'll go ahead with the online section then. Thank you for your help. Hi, Miss Lee. Thanks for meeting with me. I'm considering a career in environmental science, but I'm not sure what kind of jobs are available or what specific skills I should focus on.
Hi, Sarah. Environmental science is a great field, especially with the growing focus on sustainability. There are quite a few career paths, like working with environmental consulting firms, research organizations, or even government agencies focusing on policy.
That sounds interesting. I've always wanted a job that involves both fieldwork and data analysis. Do you think I'd have those opportunities in this field?
Absolutely. Many environmental scientists work outdoors to collect data and analyze environmental samples. For data analysis, you might want to strengthen your skills in software like GIS, which is widely used for mapping and analyzing environmental data.
I haven't used GIS before, but I'd love to learn. Do you know if the university offers any courses in that?
Yes, we do have a beginner's GIS course. It's quite popular with students in environmental studies, and it could be a great asset for your career development.
Thanks, Miss Lee. I'll look into enrolling in that course next semester.
Jamie, we need to start planning our presentation on renewable energy. The project is due in 3 weeks, but I think we should aim to have a draft done by next week.
Agreed. I was thinking we could divide it into 3 parts: an introduction on what renewable energy is, a section on different types of renewable sources, and finally, the pros and cons of using renewable energy.
That's a good outline. I'll take the introduction and types of renewable energy. You could focus on the pros and cons. What do you think?
Sure, I can do that. I'll start gathering information on the advantages and disadvantages, like cost, accessibility, and environmental impact. Should we also create a slideshow?
Definitely. I think a slideshow would help make the information clearer for our classmates. Maybe we can include images and statistics to keep it engaging.
Good idea. I'll add some charts showing the increase in renewable energy use over the last decade. Let's meet again this weekend to review our progress.
Photography has an intriguing history that dates back to the early 19th century. The first photograph, taken by French inventor Joseph Nicephore Niepce in 1826, required an 8-hour exposure to sunlight. His technique was revolutionary, but not practical. Later, Louis Daguerre improved upon Niepce's invention by creating the daguerreotype process, which reduced exposure time significantly and produced clearer images. This advancement sparked public interest and made photography accessible to more people. Throughout the 19th century, photography continued to evolve with the invention of film and cameras that could capture multiple images. By the early 20th century, photography had developed into both an art form and a means of documentation.
Climate change has a profound effect on our oceans. One of the most noticeable impacts is the increase in sea temperatures. Warmer waters can disrupt marine ecosystems, particularly for species that rely on specific temperature ranges to thrive. Coral reefs, for example, experience bleaching when temperatures rise too high, which affects the species that depend on these reefs for survival. Another major consequence is ocean acidification. As CO2 levels increase, more carbon dioxide is absorbed by the oceans, making the water more acidic. This change in pH negatively affects organisms with calcium carbonate shells, like oysters and clams, and disrupts the entire food chain. Scientists are working on solutions, such as reducing CO2 emissions, to mitigate these effects.
Renewable energy has rapidly developed in the last few decades as countries seek cleaner energy solutions. Solar power has become a significant energy source due to advancements in photovoltaic technology, which have made solar panels more affordable and efficient. Wind energy has also grown, with new turbine designs that harness wind more effectively. Geothermal energy, while less common, is a powerful source in certain areas where geothermal reservoirs are accessible. Countries like Iceland and the Philippines use geothermal energy extensively. As technology advances, renewable energy sources will likely account for an increasing share of the global energy mix. However, each source has challenges. Solar energy requires large areas, wind turbines can impact local wildlife, and geothermal plants are limited to certain regions.